Welcome back, traders. Today, I'm really excited to share a wonderful trading strategy that uses 3 free-to-use indicators to predict the exact future of the market. If you're ready to gain a competitive edge in trading, make sure to watch the entire video, as I'm going to be explaining everything in detail. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. So, I'm in TradingView, and this is what our chart is going to look like when we are done setting up our indicator. I'm going to be using a Bitcoin chart on a 5-minute time frame to explain this strategy. You can use this strategy on whatever time frame you like to trade on. First of all, I'll quickly remove these indicators from the chart so I can explain everything from the beginning. First of all, let's add our first indicator to the chart. So we will open the Indicators tab and search for the Echo indicator. Select the indicator made by LUX ALGO and add it to the chart. Let's first try to understand exactly how this indicator works so that we will be able to know how we can use the indicator to enter into profitable positions. First of all, let's open the settings of this indicator. When you look at the indicator settings, you will see the following: an evaluation window, forecast window, forecast mode, forecast construction, and source. The evaluation window settings refer to the window size used for finding historical observations similar or dissimilar to recent observation. The forecast window determines the forecasting horizon. The forecast mode determines whether to use historical similarities or dissimilarities in the recent price observation. The forecast construction determines how the forecast is constructed. Lastly, we have the source, which is the setting that allows us to choose the input of the forecast. Now that we know what settings are available for the indicator, let's take a look at how we can use the indicator. The indicator can be used to forecast the future trends of the asset. The indicator also indicates which historical variations have the highest degree of similarity or dissimilarity. As you can see, there are 3 colors that are being plotted on the chart. The forecasting window is orange and determines the prices segment that will be used as a reference for the search for the most similar historical price segment, which is colored in green. As you can see here, the gray area is the total evaluation zone. I hope you have understood the indicator better. Now let's take a look at when we will enter into a buy position with this indicator. As you can see here, the indicator is predicting that the price of the asset will rise. This indicates that we should enter into a buy position. So for example, we will enter into the buy position here and place the stop loss at the recent swing low. For the take profit, we will target a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. As you can see, the indicator gave an accurate prediction. Here we see the indicator is predicting the price of the asset will probably continue in the downtrend. So let's enter into a sell position here. We will place the stop loss at the recent swing high. And for the take profit, we will target a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. Now let's see how the trade plays out. And this would have also been a profitable trade. Even though this indicator is really good, the indicator isn't meant to be used on its own. This is confirmed by the fact that the indicator also provides false signals when we use it on its own. By the way, if you don't feel like analyzing prices yourself, you can join my free Telegram group. Here I share daily the buy and sell positions I open. The link is in the description below this video. So let's head over to the indicator search tab and add the other indicators to the chart. To make this strategy even more profitable, first navigate to the indicator search tab and search for the SSL hybrid indicator. Then select the indicator made by Michael and add it to the chart. The second indicator that we will be adding to the chart is the volume oscillator. So we will search for the volume oscillator indicator and select this indicator made by TradingView and add it to the chart. Those were all of the indicators that we will need to add. To optimize the indicators for the strategy, let's change the indicator settings. First of all, we will head over to the SSL hybrid indicator settings and click on the Inputs table. We will be changing the baseline length from 60 to 200. After doing that, we will need to change the baseline type to McGinley, which is a type of moving average that was designed to track the market better than existing moving average indicators. Now let's click on the Style tab and change the style settings. We will be unchecking all of the checkboxes except for the bar color and MA baseline checkbox. Make sure you follow all the steps carefully and follow accordingly. After this is done, we will change the volume oscillator settings. So we will head over to the volume oscillator style settings. We will be changing the color of the lines to make them more visible. I'm going to be using yellow color for the plot and white color for the 0 line. That was all that we needed to do. Now let me show you how we will combine all of the indicators to make accurate predictions of where the price will be going in the future and open accurate buy and sell positions. So first of all, for a buy trade to be valid, the price must be touching the top of the forecast window. If we see that is the case, we will take a look at the forecast line. The line will need to point upwards, signaling that the uptrend will continue. Now we will need to take a look at the SSL hybrid indicator. The color of the candle will need to be blue, indicating that we are currently in an uptrend. And finally, to make sure that there is enough volume in the market, we will need to look at the volume oscillator indicator. We will know if there is enough volume if the line is above the zero line. So these are all the conditions that need to be fulfilled. So as we see here, all the conditions are fulfilled. We will open a buy position here. Another important thing to consider is that before entering into the position, we will first need to make sure that the forecast line won't hit the stop loss before it hits the take profit. To make sure of this, we will click on the buy position tool. We will use this tool to map out the entry. We will put the stop loss at the recent swing low. As we can see, according to the forecast, the take profit will be hit before the stop loss is hit. For the take profit, we will target a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. Now, let's see if the trade will be profitable or not. And after some time, the price hit our target, making this a successful buy trade. Now let's go through one more buy trade example. Here, we can see the ALGO indicator is showing an uptrend market in the future. The candle is touching the top of the forecast window and also is blue in color. And finally, we can see there is enough volume in the market. So I will open a buy position here. The stop loss will be set at the recent swing low. And we can see, according to the future prediction, the price will not hit our stop loss before our take profit target of 1.55. So now let's see if this trade will be profitable or not. I hope you guys have understood the rules for entering a buy trade using this strategy. Now let's go through the rules for entering a sell trade using this strategy. By the way, if you don't feel like analyzing prices yourself, you can join my free Telegram group. Here I share daily the buy and sell positions I open. The link is in the description below this video. First of all, for a sell trade, we first will need the candlestick to be touching the bottom of the forecast window. We will also need the forecast line to be pointing downwards, indicating that the downtrend will continue. If we look at the candlestick color, we see that it is also red, meaning that the SSL hybrid conditions have been met. The same goes for the volume oscillator, because we can see that the volume line is above the zero line. Now that all of the conditions have been met, let's map out the trade to make sure that we won't get stopped out based on the forecast line. We will place the stop loss at the recent swing high. And for the take profit, we will target a 1.5 times risk to reward ratio. As you can see, according to the forecast line, our stop loss won't be hit before the take profit is hit. As you can see, the trade was very profitable. Overall, this seems like such an interesting and advanced indicator. I think that the author of the indicator did a great job of creating it. I hope you guys found this video to be beneficial. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell. Thanks for watching the video till the end. I'll see you guys in the next video.